who went to the place on operation. If you listen to everybody right now, all the appointees, government appointees, they are shying away from speaking to it. But the truth about the matter is that the security went there quietly. Nobody knew anything about them. And so I'm really, really scandalized to witness something like this in my constituency. What are these people done to deserve this level of high-handedness? It is not unfair, most unfair. It is an abuse of their human rights. And this thing, Chraj must investigate it. Government must investigate it. And we want the security themselves to investigate their officials who went there. We want to find out what exactly their aim was. What was their purpose? The 24th night. What were they looking for? We want to get to the bottom of this matter.
And let me read to you. This is the National Security Minister's statement. And he says, on Tuesday, October 24, 2023, an irate youth group armed with AK-47 rifles, machetes, and other weapons besieged a team of 5 counter-terrorism intelligence officers deployed by the Ministry of National Security to Garu in the Upper East region on a critical special operation. That is not good enough an explanation?
Yes, it is not good enough. I can tell you on authority that this is a face-saving statement from National Security Office. It's a face-saving statement. One, the one is described as arid youth. Let me put it on record that I am not endorsing whatever action the youth, especially when the issue had to do with somebody shooting into their vehicle. I'm not endorsing that. But I'm asking questions about the mode of operations, how these national security operatives entered the place. It must be put on record that the area that you are talking about, Garu, is part of the Kusau traditional area, very close to Boku. And anything that is happening in Boku has an effect on the surrounding districts or communities. Garu is being part of it. So, because of anything that's happening in Boku that affects Garu directly or indirectly, because there's a security concerns, there's suspicions. Anybody who sees a strange vehicle or any strange person in the area, they raise questions. So, and I believe that because there are security operatives already on the ground, you should be aware of some of these challenges. So, if you are aware of the challenge like this, you are going there for an operation. First of all, you arrive there in the night in a black Land Cruiser. Nobody knows who you are. And you go there, you have not reported, you haven't identified yourself with the police commander there. The BNI officer is not aware of you. The district chief executive is not aware of you. And I spoke with regional minister that night. They didn't know about you. So exactly, what kind of operation were you doing such that all these actors who control security in the area, none of them knows about you? What exactly were you doing? And so you see that their mode of entry is the cause of all these troubles. Because, like I said, nobody is sanctioning the youth action. But I think concerning looking at the security challenges that we have on the place there, sometimes it's difficult to blame anybody for any action. Because if I tell you some of the rumors that goes around during these things, in the area when the conflict starts, you would appreciate the fact that the youth are apprehensive. They are always, on the lookout, and they are always careful about when they see any strange vehicle. So I think that their action was as a result of some of these things, which all of us condemn. But I think that the security, being experts in the area, being people who are trained on security matters, must act professionally. They must calculate their moves. And don't mess all of us up in this way. So the other point has to do with the fact that they are talking of the arid youth. I wasn't there, but I don't know. I suspect. Last time I'm calling for investigation on the matter. Both 24th action and then the 29th action. There should be some full-scale investigation to unearth the truth about the matter. One, the national security of vehicle was alleged to be carrying ammunition or vehicle. A lot of arms and all those sort of things. which the youth purported to say that they were carrying it to go and give it to one faction of this conflict. These are all allegations that are being bandied out there. So we need some investigation to get to the bottom of this matter. And secondly, the beatings that was meted out to the people. Let's get to the bottom. I think that we are in a democratic dispensation, and so things must be done properly. There must be order, there must be law and order in the place, but not in the name of military abuse our power and abuse people's human rights. I do not support this, and I think that all meaningful Ghanaians should condemn this action.
Do you have an account of how many people were? Because we are showing worrying images of some of the injuries that were sustained.
According to, I was talking to somebody, over 200 people who were wounded. There are even allegations of somebody from Bugri who died yesterday. I'm yet to confirm that out of the beatings.
Someone who died?
It is not one of the communities that I'm talking about. I'm yet to confirm the information. I just picked the signal this morning.
Okay.
We are following up to find out what exactly happened, whether the president's death is linked with the brutalities. So I think the mutual action on the goodwill of Garu and Tempane is most barbaric. It is it's unacceptable.
And because I understand that there was both constituencies, where are these people currently, those who have been the victims of these assaults by the military?
Well, most of them, those who had very serious injuries, are still on admission.
Ghana's gold. Radio gold.
Yeah, they are still on admission. And those who are, those who were picked away, I even understand that the 8 people who were picked away, one of them is seriously ill and has been flown to 37 military hospital. I don't know the condition of the 8 people, the other people who are there. Because nobody knows their whereabouts. Initially, we were told they were in Accra here some few days ago. Until yesterday in the evening, I got in touch with the regional minister who told me that they were still in Tamale. And later in the night, I understand they were now brought to Accra last night. So you see that the lack of clarity, the lack of the secrecy in the way they are dealing with the matter. These are not armed robbers. We have seen armed robbers who are criminals who have been arrested, and they are not treated this way. These are civilians who are now investigating. So at least get to investigate the matter and know what exactly happened before you treat them this way. Why are they treating them as if they are armed robbers? Why? Haven't we seen armed robbers being pricked here? And we haven't seen this kind of treatment being meted to them. It is very unfair. Very, very, it is human rights abuse. In fact, government must check some of these things. We shouldn't allow these things to happen in a democratic dispensation. It is most worrying. It's so worrying. We must all look at it as Ghanaians. Because one day it's Garu today, tomorrow it could be another district or community. It's not fair.
First of all, you say the 8 people who have been picked up. It means that you, as member of parliament, or have not had access to them.
There is no clear information from the security apparatus.
So even their family families do not know where they are.
Yes, there is no clear information. At least they should communicate with the people so that we can visit them and see their condition, because they are creating more fear and panic. At least those officers, the youth, when some of the youth were even fighting each other to ensure their safety. Nobody was shooting at those people. I believe that they should be candid with the statement they are making.
You said you want investigations into this matter. Which institution would you prefer conducts this investigation?
Yeah.
Honorable.
Hello?
I was asking which institution you want to conduct the investigations into this issue.
I think Chraj would be the best institution to conduct this. Parliament can conduct this investigation. Government itself can do an investigation. Yeah, so...
Hello, Honorable. We seem to have lost Honorable on the line, but I think the point is well made. So he is Member of Parliament for Garu, Albert Akoka Alalzuuga, who is Member of Parliament for Garu, joining us. So he's clear in his mind. He says, let me read to you, and I think that this statement is worth the read. The National Security Ministry statement.